Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of TheCaliEffect. Today, we're going to be finishing up the Sylvan Saga. Just a really fun deck to play, and one of the most interesting decks that I just picked up and played. Granted, there's still Mechaphant beasts that still reside in my heart, but Sylvans will also have a special place too. God, I feel like a core, because every deck has a special place now. You got to make room for Gladiator Beast and Fire Fist and all these other decks, and it's like, man, why don't just everybody get a turn? Why did my FPS drop? Maybe it's all these programs I'm running. Let me close and close, maybe? No, you don't want to go up? That sucks. So I'm just going to summon Curry Bandit. I'm going to set 3 back row. And I'm not the hugest fan of Curry Bandit, but I know it gets what it does. I know it shuffles. It goes to the deck and gets me my cards that I need. So, yeah. Yeah, we got Charity. Essential. Okay. Oh, it's not that bad. That's actually really good. I'm going to add the Charity. Everything's going to mill off and get its effects. Just about, except for the Mystical Space Typhoon. Yes, I wish to use Sage Koya. Yes, I wish to use Flower Knight. I'm going to add the other Charity that was milled off. And Flower Knight is going to stack. He quits. And he's like, I ain't about that life. Man, I ain't about that life. It's like, oh Lord, come back and throw me. I don't want to see that, man. It's too good. So, let's get on to another game. Still wondering why my FPS is... Okay, I turned off all the programs in it. Do I have another program in the background still? Nope, nothing there. And it's at 41. All of a sudden, this is happening. Oh my god, this is a string. Well, might have to check for malware. I guess that would be the next thing. So I think he gets to go first, while I was busy looking at what the hell is wrong with my laptop. But anyways, let's move past that. This deck, I think there can still be more improvements. I was playing Winter's Build last night, and while I didn't really like it, I thought that it was pretty bad against meta decks. It did bring an aspect to the table that was extremely interesting. For example, Fallen Roses, or Fallen Angel of Roses, wow. The card, I still have mixed reviews about the card because it's still, it forces you, or you have to have certain cards on the field to be able to fully abuse her. She's still pretty good in that sense because it's not a lot of cards, or there isn't too many times that you couldn't abuse her. She still is a level 7, so no rank 8 plays, but I do have a lot of room in the Sylvan deck. I mean, I'm running 3 Hermitry for, yeah. No real reason to be real with you guys. He's gonna go to Bills. Ooh. Bills. Oh, such much help. Like I could beat Bills right now anyways. I might be able to. I'm gonna start off with Sylvan Charity. I wanna take it. That's what I really wanna do. I'm gonna put you to the top of the deck. And you to the top of the deck because you two are completely useless. And then we're going to summon the Bandit. Next, I'm going to set, and pass. Go Bandit. Oh, Sage Koya. Add 1 spell card. Of course I want to add that second Miracle Fertilizer. Sage Koya is probably exactly what I needed in the graveyard. Do I wish to use Peacekeeper effect? Do I wish to use Sage Koya's effect? Do I wish to use Princess Sprout's effect? Of course! You get yourself. You get you. And you get... Oh, well, you can be level 7, I guess. I mean, if you want. And bring yourself to the field. So it's going to provide adequate protection. from his cards and allow me to still be able to draw cards or make plays. I'm gonna big eye his monster. Yes, I wish to use Peace Sprouts effect. Sure, why not? Title. I wish it got excavated. That would have been so amazing. Makes me want to run Debris because that's another thing I can take from Winter. That wasn't that bad. That's fine. Handling bills is probably going to be the hardest thing to do. Oh, I thought it was going to be a Jinzo. I was like, well, who plays Jinzo? Who plays Jinzo? Yeah, so just for being a giant jerk, I'm just going to bottomless that. I think that was extremely jerkbaggish to summon Caius like that on me. Alright, so my next draw is really going to depend on what I can do. Now I think about it, I wish Copy Plant was in the graveyard. Title wouldn't have helped. Compulse. So I do have an out now. Thank you. What's in my graveyard to activate? Spore. That's going to make himself level 8. I don't have really any plants to summon. I could summon Sage Koya. And Spore. Maybe I'm not thinking correctly. Oh, nope, I know exactly what I can do. We are going to activate the first U to special summon Sage Koya. Then the second U to special summon Princess Sprout. Doesn't matter what position, you're about to leave the field. Next, we'll activate your effect. Doesn't matter. We'll put you back to the top of the deck. Uh-oh. Then we'll activate Sage Koya's effect. Then we'll activate Princess Sprout's effect. Sprout, you become 7. That's a nice bills you have there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it, like, I don't know, it come to my side of the field. Gimme, 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 gimme. Give me that damn bills. And he surrenders. You know what? The next thing I was going to do is attack with it and then go, oh, I didn't just detach Sage Koya. Probably going to go into Felgrand or just keep it on the side of the field. It was my choice, but it would have been nice just to know that I can do practically whatever I want with it. 8 minutes. Man, these quit outs. Too strong. Bad players and quit outs. Alright, guys. Better games. Hopefully we get a way better one. We're going to be playing against... I don't care who he is. We're not playing against that. That's just a really, really creepy name. I don't like creepy people if you haven't caught on. 2 sum up Sylvans. They're in a really, really good tier 2 deck. An amazing, fun deck to play. The problems with them is that they're so reliant on excavating. That's what really gets to them. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Sometimes you just don't get what you need, and you lose. If you look back in the successful decks of their time, that's not a factor. You can't lose games like that. You have to win at least 70% of your games. Consistently. Like, of course you're going to get that game 1 sack, but if you win 70% of your games, game 1, then you're in a good position. If you're a good player, you're going to win game 2 and game 3. That being said, it's hard to measure a deck that, you know, I haven't really played any game 2s and game 3s with, but still, it's kind of easy when you don't have the necessary, or when you know the deck is going to be so combo based, or It's reliant on what the opponent does. Not like this deck is that much really reliant, but if your opponent maxes your effect alert needs, it's kind of rough. Sweet, I love milling off Spore. Next, we'll set Breakthrough Skill, Trap Stun, Breakthrough Skill. Go ahead. Oh, I can make it 4. Okay. Oh. To make it 4, I can summon Copy Plant and go into an 8 play. That's interesting. That's some food for thought. Like I said, this extra deck really needs to be changed up. I'm running 2 Felgrands. I never summoned HTS. I'll probably drop it if I'm running Debris for Orient Dragon. And he just happens to play the only cards that get over Hermitry. Struggles. So the only cards that I need to stop are cards that interact, such as Blackhorn. Those are the only cards I would need to activate preemptively. Blackhorn. To what else? Nope, nothing else I can think of. So first I'm going to activate Hermitry's effect. What am I going to hit? Yay, Martial Leaf. That does completely nothing. Yes, I'm going to summon Sage Quail, since it's an effect. The only thing he could do is Solemn Warning. I'm keeping his Trap Stun down because I want him to play a card, so I can Trap Stun him. I feel like that's the best way to Trap Stun somebody. And if he's not going to stop any of these minor plays, then I just might as well not Trap Stun. Torrential, perfect. That's what I needed. Trap Stun. Do you have a response? Phoenix Wing Blast, like that helps. The Hermitry. Thanks. We're just going to go into your effect. I'm going to choose 3. Let me look at the top 3 cards from my deck right here. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Next, we're going to Fertilizer. And Fertilizer is going to special summon Hermitry, because I don't need to go on the Long Fire. Then Hermitry is going to mill off this card, so thank you. Princess Sprout's effect is going to activate. Princess Sprout, I want you 8 this time. And he quits out. Yeah, like I said, it's probably the most times I've ever been quit out ever before in any series, because this deck plays are just so interactive with each other. You know what? I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys a treat. Since Winner gave me his deck list, you never play me dick. I'm just gonna show you a couple of Winner's games, which I'm not gonna lie, I did lose a lot. This one was against Gravekeepers. I guess he didn't want to flip summon his Spy to go in Commandant and do all this stuff. The biggest problem with this deck is that you don't draw any spells or traps to help with, or I didn't draw any spells or traps to help with my combos. So I was just like, set the mushroom and then go. Now, if he would have got over the mushroom, did he not set the Spy? No, he didn't. If he would have got over the mushroom, I would have been like, GG, because as you can see, I'm drawing extremely bad. But I flip off the mushroom, gonna mill 5. He has no cards to respond to it. I just noticed that. And I mill godly. I don't care what anybody says. Anytime you can mill this type of godly, it's godly, because I'm going to be able to get off both of my Sage Players. I'm going to be able to special summon Fallen Angel of Roses. I'm going to be able to do so much, it's not even going to be funny. And then I mill off her, which she's just in another league in her own. Being able to special summon another one, special summon herself, and then I can still Falling Angel of Roses, which is 2 level 7 plays right there. Aurea comes there, just starts, yeah. I think I see Godly with her too. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. That was extremely good. And then he quits out. That's to let you guys see one thing in full action. I guess I'll show you the other one. And that's the one that say, you never been my key, you never been my dick. This card is ass. This card's just fucking horrible. Mount Sylvania, I see why he plays it, because if he discards this card, he gets to excavate the card that he puts at the top of the deck. It's still a really subpar combo, just because it relies on him being in hand, or however you can pull him off. And then this being on field, which, this time I'm playing against Scrub World, which, like I said, is one of the only decks I could play with this deck, because this guy hurts a lot. I don't know why you play this. I really don't, because it does not help, I promise you. It has never helped. He just sits in my hand and he's like, TheCaliEffect. I sure like to do stuff to you, but I can't. Did I take his Stardust? Because that would have been pretty mean. Oh, this is where I got the Breeze Dragon from. I was like, yeah, summoning that Breeze Dragon will be amazing. And then this is another time where I use Fallen Angel of Roses to retrieve my Dandelion and to go into another play. Oh, I went to Aurea. I wasn't playing. Oh, I remember why I went to Aurea. That's why. And then, like, I just go off my protection. And then with Aurea, I use 3. And I mill the same thing. That's why I feel a lot of it is lackluster. Like, if you run multiples of it, it's pretty lackluster. But at the same time, it can be really, really good. He doesn't come back from it. I have double Lone Fire and a Debris in hand. There's no coming back from this. He tries to go Raven, discard Graph of Destroy my Stardust. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then he goes Cast Sorcerer, banish my Gigarunix. And I'm like, you hurt me. Who banishes my Gigarunix? It's Aurea. But Aurea is just amazing. That being said, my deep synopsis on Mount Sylvania and Roses and that Dark Sylvan card, as well as the level 5 guy that no one should ever play. No one should ever play the level 5 guy. That's first. Second, I still feel that Mount Sylvania sets up too many plays. Like, it takes up too much time, too much resources to build on. Granted, there's some really cool combos, but you need your deck to be consistent. Consistency is key, and when you don't have any cards in your hand, you're top decking your Miracle Fertilizer, or when you need to utilize those cards in your hand, yeah. As far as Falling Angel of Roses, I am gonna reconsider that card, because yeah, it did some things there. It did some really cute things. Thank you guys for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.